Alright, so in this lesson what we're going to do is we're going to show you the next little section. This is the section of the pentatonic scale located on the D and G strings. So this is like the middle section. So bring the camera down and let's take a look. So, in our pentatonic, there's our two lower strings. And again, we add in extra notes. So that's something you can keep working on. And I would kind of get used to it, you know. So if you're playing something here, you can go ahead and then also just skip the extra notes and play just the pentatonic notes. You don't always have to play these extra tones. So, yep. And then another thing too is now you have your root here. Anywhere else that you have a root, here's a root right here. You can play that same configuration. My root's there. Got a root right here, an A. So you can play something there. We got a root right here. Now this one's a little bit different. I don't want to get too much into this right now, but this one in between the G and B string, you can't do that. You gotta shift up by one string, one fret. Just because the way it's the strings are set up, every note on the B string has to go up by one. You got that, and then you got an A right here. So that one pattern, you can play it all over the neck, and that's kind of one of the coolest things about all this. But let's bring it back over to this section. So now we're going to the middle section, and we have in the middle section just has these notes. Remember our pentatonic. But now what we're going to do is we're going to add in a little extra note. So this note right here is also right up here. So this is what I like to think of is the rectangle and then the little tail. So again, rectangle, and then we're going up. I use my ring finger. Going back down, I use my pointer finger to go back down. And for some reason, this one really lends itself nicely to, to melodies and stuff. By the way, you can do this. Get a little small bend here, but bring it back down. Later on, we'll talk about making full bends. But you gotta be able to hit that tone. Otherwise, it's not gonna sound right, or that's not gonna sound right. It's gotta be. You gotta be able to hit that all the time. But for now, you can do a little bend. By the way, when you do a bend, make sure to use two fingers. Never go with one finger. Use two fingers. You need this extra one to support it. And then when you do a bend, have that thumb up there so you can have all kinds of support. But again, you're just going to do a little bend. Back down to the note, and there you go. So now, within this, our chord tones are, here's our root, of course. Then this lower outer part of our rectangle, that's a root. And then our tail right over here. That's not a root, I mean, that is a root. Here's a chord tone, which is our third, our C. And here's our fifth, our E. So again, we have that note, which is a tension tone. And then this note is basically a tension tone. This is a seventh, but yep. So now keep that in mind. And again, play play that along with the backing track, get used to where those tones are. Here we go. And you can also just kind of run through it. Whoops. Just kind of getting used to, you know, playing through the everything, because at first it's not going to be all smooth. You're going to be, okay, I got to go up here. You know, that might not be all smooth, so just try to get it as smooth as you can without a track, and then try and put it in the track, and you know, it makes it a little bit more fun to practice. But then you want to start improvising, and again, you want to start mainly targeting your chord tones, root, third, fifth, and then use the other ones as tension tones that you're going to build tension with. So let me show you. Tension tone, resolve, tension, chord tone, kind of a little bit of tension. There's resolve, a little bit of tension, tension, a little bit of resolve, chord tone, it's tension, chord tone, tension, chord tone, tension, chord tone, tension, chord tone, tension, back to chord tone. And then whenever you come across something too that you think sounds kind of cool, repeat it. So kind of do it a couple times, and then you can move over to something else. It's called a motif, and that's a really good tool to use. So yeah, so that's all you want to do in that one, is take that little section right there and then play around with it. Get used to those tones within there. Yep, have fun with that, and then we'll move on to the next lesson. All right, see you there.